The RideMex.com and OverlandMex.com routes traverse Mexico from the U.S. border in California through Mexico to the Guatemalan border and back to Texas in the U.S. Today I'm going to make this video longer than usual so that you can see the vastness of the Mexican wilderness and understand better, at least in a small way, the scope of this project. While there are inexpensive small hotels costing between US $30 and $40 a night in most little towns, we will be camping the vast majority of nights to get the most out of experiencing the outdoors, and because filming is always best at the golden hours of sunrise and sunset. A hotel or inn can be great from time to time to get a hot shower and wash clothing, but the same walls that give you more privacy also close you off from nature, people, and animals you see and meet when you are camping. This trip is all about experiencing Mexico and our planet to its fullest, so we have chosen to spend most of our time in the great outdoors. Having said this, there are a number of amazing towns and cities on the route where it is well worth staying at a beautiful inn or hotel and soaking up the local culture and urban sights. On our first night, we heard owls and woke up to crows calling. I grew up in Pennsylvania in the U.S. hearing crows all the time, but they are relatively rare throughout the parts of Mexico I have seen, so it was a joy to hear them call and see them alight on pine branches far above our campsite.
No, but like I said, the last time you went down, this is exactly where they came to pick you up.
I just let myself down. I didn't even want to try it. I don't think Peter knows how to use the lower gears on the truck.
Our first stop for the day is the Salto de Nogal waterfall, just outside the beautiful little town of Tapalpa, with its colonial-style buildings and narrow cobblestone streets. If you like hot sauce, they make a wonderful nut hot salsa they call salsa macha. Absolutely spectacular. Got some really amazing shots. Got here nice and early. Magic's ahead of me. Daisy's DR650 was having trouble with a loose wire, and she would have to jiggle it to get the motorcycle to start. So we stopped at a little motorcycle shop right along the route. The guys at the shop like the antlers on the DR. One of the mechanics has a horse skull he wants to mount on his bike. Mexicans often use motorcycles as daily transportation. The national brands like Itálica and Vento can be had new for about $2,000 to $2,500 US. So they're an affordable form of transportation on a low yearly income.
¿A nosotros? Sí. Más bien, nosotros es más local. Más de gente de aquí. Sí.
¿Cómo se llama aquí?
Guanacatlán.
Huaracatlán. The good news for ADV riders is that it's fairly easy to find a motorcycle repair shop for your run-of-the-mill problems. They won't carry parts for most of the motorcycles riders from abroad use, but these parts can be purchased in the major cities. Whether they are for a Suzuki, KTM, BMW, or Yamaha. Mechanics here are very resourceful and can fix many things you would normally have replaced. The same is true for overlanding vehicles. There are many truck mechanics, and the parts can be ordered from the big cities if needed.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm dying.
Motorcycles in the shop.
I know.
Food coming. Camp's packed up. We off to the volcano.
Estamos feliz.
Estamos felices. Right? We're never, always, sometimes, really never confused, I think.
That's
Maybe
why I
not.
keep you around. And that's so
Patrick, say something.
Hola.
Hola! He spoke! Patrick has spoken.
It happens once.
Let's make him nervous. Put the camera in his face. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Nobody's watching you.
You can look into a camera and not speak for hours.
Okay.
Salud.
Salud!
A toast.
Our trip. Okay, your GoPro's on? Today is the second day of the approximately 186 days we'll be on the road filming and creating the tracks for our over 18,000 kilometer Mexico adventure route. It's for ADV motorcyclists and overlanders. Today, we are doing the section between Tapalpa and Tonaya.
Que me pasaste, qué bonito se sintió. Hasta el aire nos cantaba cuando el día amaneció. Sé que no esperabas verme y te vi muy sorprendida, pero pronto saludé. Se te salió una sonrisa y yo con eso pregunté, ¿por qué llevas tanta prisa?
Mexico is a spectacular country for adventure riding and overlanding. It is 70% mountainous, making it seem much larger than it already is. And being the 14th largest country in the world out of a total of almost 200, it is quite large. In the US, statistics show that about 75% of US roads are paved. And while such statistics can't be found in Mexico, I am sure that at a minimum, half of Mexico's roads are dirt.
Me invitaron los cantores que le cantan a la luna, y si ahora un verso canto, solo será para una. Qué bonito es lo bonito, qué bonito es el amor. No traiciona ni condena, solo llena el corazón. Qué bonito es lo bonito, qué bonito es el amor. No traiciona ni condena, solo llena el corazón.
Combining the mountainous topography with the dirt roads and the extraordinary number of amazing sights to visit and cultures, Mexico is an off-the-beaten-path adventurer's paradise. On January 1st of this year, 2024, I had my 18th anniversary for years spent in Mexico. We
Are
outside
Tapalpa.
in
the
mountain.
Woo!
Our first step in the creation of this route was to identify as many of the most interesting sites throughout Mexico as possible. I discovered many interesting sights on my first trip down through Mexico when I pedaled my M400 Cannondale mountain bike from Texas to Guatemala, and then drove to many places throughout Mexico in the following years. I got my first dual sport motorcycle, the Suzuki DR650 you see in these videos, and rode half of the Transamerica Trail from the East Coast to Oklahoma, then through the highlands of Mexico from Laredo on the Texas-Mexico border down through central Mexico to Chiapas, Mexico's most southern state, and on to the Guatemalan border. It was on this cross-continental trip that my dream of creating a backcountry Trans-Mexico route was born. Over subsequent years, I rode the DR many places in Mexico. On each of these trips, I discovered amazing canyons, waterfalls, mountains, rivers, archaeological sites with pyramids, cities with beautiful colonial architecture, indigenous communities, beaches, biosphere reserves, and national parks. And then migrate to the left side as you go down so you don't slip. There's a bit of a bank there. Good. There's a curve ahead, but it's fine. It doesn't have any loose stuff. Good job, good job, good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep up some speed. Don't go too slow. There you go. The people in Mexico are wonderfully friendly and almost always helpful. Mexicans go out of their way to help and often invite you to their homes and make you feel like one of the family. Good job. There you go. That's it. Her hands are hurting her. All that braking. Daisy's saying her head's hurting her because she's having to think so much. Your life's on the line, so you have to think a lot. Daisy has white-tailed buck antlers on her motorcycle, which were mine. And out hunting on our property with my father when I was 12, and I mounted them on there. So they have a lot of history. They're 32 years old now. Stop here and Make sure they come the right way. I wonder where the drone is. I put little hearts all over the map of Mexico to show the wonderful places I'd visited, and did months of research on the areas I'd not yet made it to. Two chickens in the truck, cooked chickens, roasted chickens. We've been eating mostly vegetarian at home, but on these trips, you get so hungry because you don't eat when you should, and it's harder to eat vegetarian. Hay un poco de gasolina en este cerro de velocidad para el cerro. Tires on my motorcycle are almost completely worn out, yet still going up these hills. Got to put weight on the back, but it's going fine. Makes you a better rider, that's for sure. Getting home, I'm going to put on the Moto-Waz Tractionators. Those are going to last a lot longer. They're really good tires. I can't say that from personal experience, but I can tell you from the reviews online and looking at the tires now that we've gotten them. Wait, make sure Daisy's made it. This is wild country, I'll tell you. Good job, Day. Woo. Horrendous? Good job. I'm gonna ask these guys how we're going with the drone flight. Hey man, how you doing? How's it going? How's the battery? You need more battery? Or? Hey, still good for a little bit then. Okay, cool. Fun road, huh? Huh, Peter? Never driven on a road like this, have you? It's fun. You're having a good time. You're having a good time. You're doing a good job. Okay, let's go. Looking at these hearts on the map, it became apparent that we could create a route linking many of these sites by traversing the western Sierra Madre Mountains, hugging the Pacific coast, from the US down to Guatemala, and then loop around and create a route on the eastern Sierra Madre Mountains, close to the Yucatan Peninsula and the Gulf of Mexico. Daisy's saying that she doesn't want to stop because she's going to lose the momentum, the energy. Her body's going to cool off in her mind because this is quite a challenge for her. Look at that view. It's beautiful.
ahead. You go. I was just trying to get some headshots with my camera. Look at that road down there at the bottom. Yeah.
The second goal I set for the route is to maintain an elevation above 1,500 meters for as much as the route is possible, so the weather would be more temperate. Keeping the route in the mountains means the weather would be cooler and generally less humid, and also more interesting as it would weave and wind its way through the valleys and ridges. The third goal I set is to keep the route on as much dirt as possible, minimizing time on paved roads, unless they are particularly beautiful or twisty and fun. Fourthly, while most of Mexico is quite safe, I skirted areas where there is a consensus that they are riskier. The fifth goal is to ensure that there is a gas station for fueling up at least every 300 kilometers. Daisy's telling me she's trying not to see to the side because it's really scary, and I agree. Look how far down that is. Wow. That road at the bottom. Wow. What a valley. Let's stop here again. Good job, Jay. She said she wants to cry now. Look at that view. Something else. Silence, almost no human habitation. Look at the road down there. We created the route digitally, and now we are running the route, checking roads to see if they are passable, and creating waypoints for gas stations, camping spots, interesting lodging, good shops to buy food, special restaurants, and points of interest like archaeological sites, waterfalls, swimming holes, and so much more. We're excited to have you along for the ride and hope to have at least half of the route online by the end of this year, 2024.
Stay to the left. Can you hear me? Cool. Yeah, you made it. That's it. That's the hard part. I swear to God, that's it. You did it. Now there's a gate. Keep going a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. You pass through the most difficult part, I promise you 100%. Well, I'm still back here at the gate. Okay. Sí. Es que creo que no es la calle. Creo que era era la otra. Pero es fácil subir aquí. Y a la mitad. Good job, Day. Good job, that's right. Parada, usando tú. Wonder if we could camp out right here. Let me check this out. There's some water there, we could. Yeah, looks clean to me. Yeah, it's clean. Nope, no smell at all. Clean. Okay, we're camping here. These guys are going to be really happy. Can you film this with the hip cam? Left. Left. Come on, back. Okay, good job, guys. Here, go park. Thank you guys for a good day. It was a crazy day. Not an easy day. Everybody did a good job. Nobody lost their temper. Nobody went crazy. Daisy did an amazing job, huh? Yeah. Those roads are by far like twice as hard as anything she's ever ridden before. But seriously, you did an amazing job.
Never ending.
You fell down more on all the easy places than on those places. I was talking calmly to her the whole time through the cardo. And I was just like, okay, go take the right side. It's rockier. It might look worse, but it's rocky. It's solid rock. Take the right side. Now take the left side. Okay, take off speed where you can, and then just gather speed where you need to. But you didn't fall down only in that one spot, which was an easy spot too. That one curve.
Sí.
Did a great job. And you did. You both did
I
a
got
great
a
job
good
driving.
video of you
Sí.
riding.
Put in the light a little bit.
Ah,
A little bit of light. You guys are in the dark. This camera's
That's on purpose.
Yeah. So good job. Thank you. It wasn't easy.
no, it was not. Definitely.
Oh, I went down there and checked the stream.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I went down there and checked the stream. It's clean water. I'm gonna get a bath down there. I am sweaty as heck. It's a crazy day.
Well, we had AC.
But we gave our number. We spent hours searching for the Ace Pro that fell off with the suction cup off the FJ. We scoured like 1 mile of road. I went up and back on the motorcycle. Then we all walked up. We were walking in the cow pasture, walking everywhere. We could not find it. It seemed impossible it disappeared. We see nobody on the road. I saw a guy on a four-wheeler, a local. Everybody here's a local. And I gave him my phone number. And what do you know? We got to a place where the cell phone signal. He got home. His mother had found it. Shit. And we were out here in the middle of nowhere. It's hard. You might think, oh, well, somebody just found it. There's nobody out here. So his mother happened to find it. So when he got home, he told his mother that we had lost it. And she said, I have it. And he sent a picture to us. And we're going to pick it up on Wednesday. So we didn't lose the footage.
Yeah.
Yay! So many nice people in the world.
That's
And
miracle.
amazing.
Thank you.
If we hadn't have spent
Carlos.
the time looking for it, you wouldn't have met the guy on the four-wheeler.
Yeah, exactly.
And we spent like 2 hours.
We spent like 2 hours. And when we finally left, we said,
Not
well,
more.
it sucks when you lose something, but if you gave it your best effort, and we're really working hard for this filming, it's okay. But in the end, we didn't lose it, so that's awesome. Good people in the world, remember that.
Yes.
Now we're going to set up camp over there.